What's going on, guys? Cody Marchand from HydeAndZeke.com, and we are here for one of our least watched videos of the week. It is the weekly recap, where basically I keep myself accountable. I let you guys know how we're doing on the 1,000 to 10K challenge on HydeAndZeke.com. It is basically where I try to build a bankroll on DRAFTKINGs from 1,000 starting dollars to 10,000 by the end of the season. It's going to be very, very difficult. I don't know if it can be done, but I want you guys to be accountable every single week. And let me show you how we did. Before I start, if you're here, please do me a favor and subscribe to the video if you aren't already. The thing is, we put out a ton of videos every single week, almost 7, and I want you guys to be around. Hit the notification bell as well, because we go live 2 to 3 times a week, and I need more people in the lives. It's super fun. We had a great time on Sunday. Check it out if you didn't, and come join the next one. Like the video. But basically, what I want to show you real quick, so just full disclosure, middle lineup, it's my girlfriend's lineup. This is what happens when I let her use the account. She had, her money aside, not part of the challenge, so disregard $60 starting, and then the 21 she lost, that doesn't count for the challenge, or the 21 she won. This one over here is my tournament lineup. Don't worry about that. I was trying to be contrarian with the Ram stack with Jared Goff, Gurley, and Cobb, running it back with DJ Moore. Didn't work out. You gotta be contrarian in tournaments. Didn't win money there. But this was only 20 bucks. So I basically started with 1,000, 20 bucks for the tournament, which I took from that 100. So it was really $1,000 to start minus the tournament. And then I put in $260 into cash, I think. It's kind of not a lot. Like, ideally, I wouldn't be putting in 25 to 30% of my bankroll in one given week. But if I'm trying to do a challenge where I go from 1,000 to 1,000, you got to be risky. You got to make plays that you normally wouldn't make. And this is how that lineup did. I won $573, which is great. I pretty much doubled my money, because obviously I would be hit by the rake if it was just head-to-heads, and I wouldn't be able to double my money. So I had to play triple ups and quadruple ups, which thankfully my team went off and put me over the edge. This is that lineup. Carson Wentz was my quarterback, 28 points, 3 touchdowns, really great pick. I was all over Carson Wentz all week. He was my play at the position. I liked Lamar Jackson, liked Mahomes, could have got to them. Carson Wentz was perfectly fine at 28 points. Dalvin Cook was chalk, 29. I ate the chalk, and it worked out. Saquon, I don't want to talk about it. I could have got CMC. Could have been at like 225. It doesn't matter, but the thing is with Saquon, he was as good as advertised. The touches just weren't there. It was, I don't know. There's no real way to say it, because look, he got 11 carries, and he had 120 rushing yards. It's just unfortunate that the Giants team is going to be so bad. It's going to be tougher to get to Saquon this season when you have options like Alvin Kamara, Zeke, and CMC around him. Tyler Lockett was a miss in cash. 2 targets is unacceptable. Yes, he saved the day with a 40-yard touchdown, but just a bad call. Curtis Samuel, another bad call. I think he's going to be one of those guys that week 2, he has that, post-hype sleeper. He breaks out, and it sucks. I don't know why. It's just a miss on my part. I liked him a lot. I liked the matchup. You got to remember what the team is. Only 4 targets. Chris Godwin, I liked a lot. I don't think this was a miss. It's tough to trust the Buccaneers offense. That's what I did, but we live and we learn. Evan Ingram, I'm so happy I got up to Evan Ingram. I almost didn't. I got off of O.J. Howard to plug in Chris Godwin so I could get down to Evan Ingram. And it worked out, because he caught 11 of 14 targets for 116 yards and a touchdown. This is probably the biggest play of the week that I made, where I wasn't on the super chalk, which was Hunter Henry, and I went all the way up to Evan Ingram. I thought it was the best play at the position, and that was where I went. Chris Carson, he saved his day with 2 touchdowns. He was very inefficient. 15 rushes for 46 yards, 6 to 7 targets for 35 yards, which is super encouraging, guys, to see 7 targets for Chris Carson, 6 catches. That's great. And 49ers defense was the perfect call at 2,200, running it back against Jameis Winston. 2 pick-sixes, plenty of sacks. We put up 193 points. This is not going to happen every week, guys. Like I said in cash, my goal is always to get 140 to 145. And if I do that, I think that I can consistently make money. I'm not going to consistently win. I won literally every contest I think I did. I played 71 contests, and I won 71 out of 7. I played 72 contests, and I won 71. One contest, I lost 193 to 198. But besides that, this is a great lineup. Week 1 was awesome. Looking ahead to week 2, it already got way tougher in terms of the pricing. The lineup is not going to be putting up 200 points this week, so it's going to be more fun, more challenging, but we started off pretty strong, getting the count almost up to 1,400. It is going to be a grind to 10K, but I think we can get there. It's going to be one of those things where we got to play smart, we got to get lucky, and we'll see how we get there. But that's all. Quick video, just a quick recap, letting you know what's going on. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.